Well,
Yay!
greetings, and salutations. How are you today, Kalei?
Oh, I'm doing good. I'm really doing good. I even got up in the middle of the night to try to write in the dark as far as so we wouldn't forget the theme of the song this morning.
Interesting. So it came to you in the middle of the night for a change.
Yeah. Yeah. And I thought that I remembered there was one song that came to me and I thought I'd remember it without writing it down.
Mm-hmm.
And then I took a leap of faith. And then this morning I forgot. And then talking to you, you came up with the song.
Just popped into my head. So I received the song that you couldn't remember. So there you go. You said you couldn't remember, and I received it.
Yeah.
All good. So
Yeah.
what is our topic for today?
Our topic is relationships.
Oh, interesting.
And, one of the things that came to me was running away from love and then running towards love. But there is like a pause in the center. And what I discovered with that pause, it's the now. As what we talked about last week with the now.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that was interesting. And I also discovered that in the now, it's important to breathe.
No, really? Breathing. She says sarcastically.
So yeah, and then I also got what also came to mind are the games we play.
Oh, goodness.
In relationships, and also realizing that we have no control over the relationships because we don't have the same programming, the same stories, the same background, and we are on different paths.
Well, and relationships come into our lives for different reasons, right? Relationship doesn't necessarily mean it's a physical relationship. It can be a friend, it can be a coworker, it can be a boss, but every relationship that we attract to us is what we're ready for at the time. And it's a lesson. I think every single relationship is a lesson.
Well, and also to include family in that too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think there was a quote, and don't quote me on the quote, but it's something along the lines of, you could be one of those friends that's here for a short time, but you impact my life in this way, or something along those lines. Right. And it could be just someone who passes by, literally.
Yeah.
You could help someone. A friend of mine in Regina was speaking with a woman in a grocery store and heard a little bit about her story. And my friend is very compassionate and thought she'd never see the woman again, and then go outside and that same woman is struggling to get the groceries in her vehicle. So my friend, the person that she is, goes over and gives her a hand, and she was having a bad day, the lady, and gave her a hug. So that can be one of those very impactful relationships that's just there and gone.
And then also allowing yourself to come into that space of the now to ask yourself what the truth is, what the truth may be going on in, if it's difficult at times, and then also learning to listen.
Oh, Lord, that's the biggest part. Because and that's me, the last little bit has been perspectives. Perspective was my word for the year last year. And it's continuing quite a bit. This year I wanted clarity. And you often have to shift your perspective to get the clarity. So the two of them really go hand in hand for me anyway, in my experience. and the perspective from the other person,
Mm.
where they're coming from. We don't know what's going on in other people's lives. We really don't. We can live in the same house as somebody and we don't know what's going on in their life.
Yeah.
We don't know what happened at work. We don't know what happened on the drive home, or, you know, a comment somebody made in social media or something along those lines. So perspective is also part and parcel to that, what you were just saying.
Yeah. So the song.
Oh, the
song that-
song.
The song that came to me was the song Crazy. Patsy Cline sang
Patsy
it,
Cline.
and Willie Nelson. And I found out that Willie Nelson wrote the song.
He was quite a song. I shouldn't say was. He's still alive. A songwriter. He wrote a lot of songs for a lot of people.
So some of the words I'm going to bring forward.
Mhm.
Crazy. I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy for feeling so blue. I knew you'd love me as long as you wanted, and then someday you'd leave me for someone new. Worry. Why do I let myself worry? Wondering, what in the world did I do? Crazy for thinking my love could hold you. I'm crazy for trying, crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you.
I remember that song clearly.
Now, do you want to offer the song that I forgot?
Well, it was funny because before we went live, we were talking for a few minutes, as we usually do, get things set up. And I said, oh, relationships. That kind of reminds me of looking for love in all the wrong places. That's the song, Kalei goes. That's the song. So that's really quite funny. So then, of course, I thought it was a different band, and it's Johnny Lee who sings that song. I don't know who wrote the song, but it was from the movie Urban Cowboy with
John Travolta.
John Travolta. That's probably why I remember that song.
You know, the thing is that words that are similar in both songs are love and lonely.
Well, because you can say you're in love and still feel lonely.
But the thing is that if you have faith in a higher being, there's always, you're never truly alone. You're never truly alone. You may feel alone.
Yeah. And I get that.
And then,
been there, done that.
And then, you know, in these times that you're feeling this way, you can also ask your soul for counsel to help assist you through what's going on.
This is true. This is true. So a real topic on relationships, and we're crazy and looking for love in the wrong places. It's actually kind of funny when you put the two songs together. But anyway, are you taking us into heart coherence, my friend?
I am.
Excellent. I'm going to mute. You go, girl.
Feel your feet firmly on the ground. Feel your feet connecting with Gaia. Feel the energy from Gaia coming up through your feet, the love of Gaia. That was something we forgot to mention, was the love of Gaia. Coming up through your feet, up through your legs, bringing love up through your body. And once it comes up past your heart, release the negativity and allow that to flow out your crown. And repeat this, bringing up love through your feet. And as it passes your heart, allow the negativity, the worry to leave out your crown. Now take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath in through your heart and allow that breath to go down your spine, past your hips, past your legs, past your ankles, your feet, down into Gaia, Mother Earth, down to the core of the earth, the center of the earth, the heart of Gaia, and see the crystal beds. Collect the energy from the crystal beds and from the heart of Gaia and bring it back up, 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 up through the earth, up through the crust of the earth, through your feet, up your legs, up your spine to your heart, and deposit this energy from the heart of Gaia and the crystal beds in your heart. And let it blend with the God spark and the violet flame. Now take another deep breath in and send that breath through the heart to your spine and up your spine, up through your skull, up through your crown, up through the cosmic Christ consciousness, all the way up to the central sun, the heart of the universe. Collect the energy of the central sun and bring it down. Excuse me, down, 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 down through your cosmic Christ consciousness, down through your crown, down to your heart, and blend with the energies in your heart, the core of the earth, the crystal bed energy, the God spark, and the violet flame with the central sun, the heart of the universe energy. Blend, blend, blend. Allow this energy to expand. Expand this energy to every cell of your body. Expanding that energy to fill your room, your house, your city, your town, your province, your state, your country, the northern hemisphere, the southern hemisphere, filling Gaia and blanketing Gaia with this energy. Allow it to be felt by all sentient beings, all humans, filling them with the love, light, peace, harmony, contentment, compassion, forgiveness, gratitude, truth and trust, abundance and prosperity, wisdom. Allow this energy to circulate. Now this energy moves out, expands out to fill the emerald grid, that area above the earth, and which mirrors back all these energies to the earth. Continuing on, allow these energies to expand to the golden grid and allow the energies from the golden grid to pulsate out into the universe, allowing all galactics, all other beings, universal beings, to sense this beautiful energy coming from Earth, the love, the joy. Yes, indeed. Isn't it wonderful? Let's hope that all our friends in government allow this love, peace, joy, and harmony circulate in their minds as they make decisions with relationships with other countries, other governments, to fulfill this energy that is being pulsated out. In love and light, namaste.
Namaste. That was beautiful. Thank you.
So my guidance likes this deck. We have another repeat performance from this deck. This is Archangels by Diana Cooper. And this is the card that was drawn today. Archangel Raguel. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly.
What does the card say? And his hand positioning looks interesting to me.
It says, be fair in all situations, realize your conflicts. And it's like his hand is pointing. It's almost like he's doing the sign language.
For love?
It could be.
I don't know sign language, but
So this is what we've got going today. Dearest beings of light, humans, why can't you get along? Why are relationships such a difficult thing for you to do? You are beings of love. You are beings with a mind that can reason things out. You have the ability to be of the utmost of compassion, of love, understanding, bringing forth that joy that all can experience. Yes, we know for many generations there have been differences in conversations, differences in how one treats one another, which comes with greed and competition. Greed and competition. Are these loving aspects? Do they really serve the whole of humanity, as well as the animals, the plant kingdom, the rocks, Gaia? You do have an opportunity to change your mind, how you react. You can take that pause that was talked about. Ask what the truth is. What is in the betterment for all? Think about it. Think about it. We all desire to have our needs filled. Humans humans, this is a desire to have their needs fulfilled. Beyond that, does it serve you well? Think about it. Does it bring you more love? Does it bring you more satisfaction? And what does that satisfaction mean to you? These songs talk about love and loneliness. How can that shift in your life? What can you do to bring more joy, more love, more compassion into your life? Understand. Bring forth that understanding that will serve you and others. You are learning. That's what this life is about. Take a moment to see how you can improve your life and that of others. We love you. We honor you. Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you very much, Kalei. Thank you. Well, while you come back to your body, I'll share with everybody that the deck that I am pulled from, I was guided to grab this deck today, is a deck called Attuning to the Quantum, a fusion of cosmic and elemental energies. And it was funny when I read that today, I thought, oh, that's how we always start. We connect to the quantum, we connect with the cosmos, and we connect with Mother Gaia, which is the elementals. Anyway, the deck, the artwork is Daniel Tresniak and Danielle, I apologize if I'm pronouncing your name incorrectly. And a friend of ours, Cheryl Kalei, who is an absolutely gifted astrologer, also a Shaw woman. She has some pretty cool stories. So that is the deck, and the card did not take long to come flying out. It came flying out face down. So we're all gonna, oh, the key to all relationships, communication.
Good.
That's funny. We didn't touch on that. We touched on a lot of things, but we didn't talk about communication. Interesting image. It's very similar to the image on the box, but not quite. Anyway, I'm going to step aside. Kalei, you can chat about communication for a minute if you'd like.
Communications. Since we were babies, it's been a focus, wanting to communicate our needs, our desires. But it takes thought. It takes time to communicate directly what you truly want the other person to hear and know. Be that one who takes the time, takes the pause to communicate, to serve all.
Ah, dearest beings of light. We honor you. We adore your magnificence. We see you. This topic, relationships, is very interwoven with every aspect of humans' lives. Excuse us. Communication. This card. It is often one of the stumbling blocks, shall we say, or opportunities in building relationships. It comes in varying languages, is an obvious one. Culture differences, belief systems that you are brought up with, that many of you are now questioning. Self-imposed and government-imposed borders. Religious doctrines. There are many aspects to relationships that are outside and out of your control. However, your oversoul, your soul, will lead the way. This vessel is an admiration of one who has a relationship and does not speak the same language as his wife. Verbally, but they both speak the language of energy. They teach energy. They have a beautiful daughter together. And over the years, they have learned each other's verbal languages. But it was not so when they met. This is a great example of letting your oversoul and your soul lead the way. Communication is the key in this. Finding common ground is often how relationships start. How will your relationship with other beings of the multiverse be? When they start making themselves visible to the human eye? How is your relationship with Mother Gaia? It is improving. How is your relationship with the trees and the animal kingdom? It is admirable for many of you to hear of or see of or meet or come in contact with someone who can read energy. You see, dearest, there are relationships of all kinds. And your future and potential relationships will all start with some form of communication. But the most important relationship is that of you with your higher self and soul. No one outside of you has control or impact on that relationship. We agree to stop running towards love. Pause instead. And feel the love from within. Cherish that relationship, dearest. Strengthen that relationship. And watch how all others shift. We are always with you. We love you deeply. It is your time to love yourself. Namaste.
One thing that came up that I forgot to mention was the number 6. You're more familiar with the numerology than I. What does the 6?
Give me a second. I gotta come back yet. You're making me think, and I gotta come back into my physical body first. The number 6. Let me just grab my double digitology book. Easier for me to read at this point. My handy dandy reference, number 6, double digits. You can see all the pages are curled. I've marked them so for easier access. The 6 energy is quite interesting, isn't it? In the past, the energy of the 6 has only been about material possessions. And yes, it is still important to pay attention to those material things that you have in your world. However, now the 6 carries a much greater message. The 6 itself is about releasing your worry about material possessions, or releasing your worry about the effectiveness of your money or anything related to your material world. The 6 is also about being pregnant with new ideas that are bursting to be born. Expectations. Pregnancy, expectation of developing ideas.
Cool. Thank you.
You're welcome. What brought up the 6? Was that your card number?
Well, I don't know if you can see it, but I have a bruise on my arm,
Uh-huh.
and it's in the shape of a 6.
Okay.
And it came up about the same time the number came up when I was thinking of the song too.
Oh, gotcha. Interesting. Cool.
Well, thank you to all that have been listening to us.
Yeah.
And we ask that you share and comment and join us
on Facebook or on YouTube.
YouTube, yes.
Yeah, we have our a number of videos up on YouTube on our channel, the Hourglass Transmissions. Hit the notification button, subscribe, send us some loves, type in some comments. Thank you for being part of our relationship.
Thank you.